You know, this guy gets interviews on Kenyan TV and stuff, so you know, I mean, now you're on my YouTube channel, which is great.
Sure.
Morning guys, today on Motivational Monday I have a close friend of mine called Nehemiah. Is that how you pronounce the surname?
Yep.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
From Mathare Foundation. He literally has just landed from Kenya, which is why I've got him here ASAP. So Eric, tell us a little bit about yourself, what brings you to the UK and your foundation.
Okay. My name is Nehemiah. I'm 25 years old, born and raised in Nairobi, Kenya. I am the co-founder and the project manager of Mathare Foundation. We started the organization back in 2013 after realizing that there was need to give back to the community that I come from. And basically what the Mathare Foundation does, we train young boys and girls between the age of 10 to 16 years in photography, performing arts and sports. The reason as to why I'm here in London, I'm one of the regional winners for the Commonwealth Youth Work Award 2016.
He's totally downplaying this. This is incredible. Like, Eric's one of those super humble people, and like he doesn't even understand the depth of how huge this is. Like, Commonwealth Youth Worker of the African region. How big Africa is it?
Yeah, it's 54 countries.
I mean, you just like, oh yeah, you know, just won that, like, it's fine. It's just, you know, that's a lot, and you put a lot of work into it.
Yeah, sure.
So you lot better congratulate him, because that's huge work. I want to see some congratulations in the comments below, because that's big.
Yeah.
So for those who a lot of my viewers are coming from the UK, States, Caribbean, for those people who don't understand or haven't heard of Mathare slums, can you give a little bit of a insight into what Mathare slums are?
Okay, Mathare slums is one of the biggest slums in Eastern Africa. I'd say it's the second largest in Eastern Africa actually, with a population of about 500,000 people.
Wow.
Yeah, so most of these people live below the poverty index. That means they earn less than or approximately $2 a single business day. I
mean, obviously I've known you for a year and a half, and Mathare Foundation were doing really well. You've obviously grown a lot, but have you had any challenges along the way?
Yeah, it's in terms of ensuring that the organization is still sustainable. That's a big challenge, because what I've realized is that most organizations rely on donor funding, and at times donations can be a bit tricky. So I think one of the other things that as an organization we need to look into is how do we generate our own finances, and how do we most likely set up a social enterprise that will support itself and also the activity of the organization. I think we have been having a challenge because we've been not using a certified curriculum, but we are actually in a process with other slum media organization. We are part of a consortium. It's called Alliance of Slum Media Organization, and we are working towards ensuring that we have a certified curriculum for the kids program. So this will enable the kids to actually get certificate of it should be a certificate of participation, because it's a kids program. Yeah. And also because you have other organizations who are part of the Alliance of Slum Media Organization, who now actually offer certificate courses in photography and film production. So our trainees can actually join these other organizations as they pursue their dreams. So I think there's a lot of talent, and that's where we are trying to put a lot of emphasis, because we believe when you develop the talent of these young boys and girls, they'll be able to economically empower themselves in the near future, and also to be able to be responsible citizens in the near future.
Nice. So what's next for Mathare Foundation, or what are you currently working on? Because I know you've got some projects going on at the moment.
Yeah, currently we are working on a project called the Rising Voices Photography Project. It's a 12-month project in partnership with the French Embassy in Nairobi. We are training 25 young boys and girls in photography. Just to talk a bit about the Slum Kid Festival. Slum Kid Festival, it's a festival to celebrate the talents of the young boys and girls in the slum. This year's objective for the Slum Kid Festival was to actually to talk about issues related to youth radicalization, because we realized that Mathare slum is very close to Eastleigh, and most of the young people from Mathare will join radical groups that are based in Eastleigh, for example the Al-Shabaab. And the aim of this project was actually to try to sensitize people on these issues, and also to protect the public spaces that are around the slums of Mathare.
Nice. I mean, we spoke about it briefly, completely off camera, and you highlighting the fact that you want to provide these activities to the kids, but you also want to focus on keeping them in education.
Oh, okay, good. So yeah, it's very important that you are providing or giving the skills to the young boys and the young boys and girls in photography, performing arts and sports. But there is also a need for them to stay in school, because we've realized that a good number of our trainees, they are not able to attend school simply because their parents cannot afford to pay for their school fees. You find others, they don't have the correct school uniform. So as much as you're training them, I think it's very important that we try to keep them in school so that they can actually concentrate with their education.
That's 60 people's lives you're having a positive impact on. Yeah. How does it make you feel as an individual?
I think for me it's a part of me, so I take it normal. I just handle it like it's...
You see what I mean? It's just like it's nothing for him. He didn't even understand how much hard work he does, and you know, the impact he has on people. Like, there's a lot of people that will say they're charities and stuff like that, and you have no idea where money or things are happening, or if anything's happening, but you're actually on the front line and trying to make a positive impact. That's not financial, but that's skills that you're teaching people how to with new skills, and inspiring them to do other stuff. There's some amazing photos. I wish I could show you, but you're just gonna have to find them. Is there a website where they can look at some of your photos or buy some of the photos?
Yeah, we have a website.
I will link it down below.
Yeah, okay, good. So we have a Facebook page, Mathare Foundation, also on Twitter at Mathare F.
Nice. I'm gonna link all of that below. When I tell you, some of these photos are incredible.
I think with all the achievement that my achievements are also for the Mathare Foundation, they are like, they go concurrently. So it's not because of me, it's because of other young 60 people. And this is not my story, it's actually their story. I'm just here to represent them, because I've been doing this, and it's my wish to see them actually coming and also taking over the organization. I don't want to stick here forever. So I need to mentor somebody who will actually understand the philosophy of this organization and then take it to another level. So it's going to be it's going to take some time, but I want us to reach there.
What sort of motivates you?
Okay, what motivates me is the people that I serve, because every day when I wake up I say I have to do something, because somebody somewhere is looking for some assistance. So they keep, it's not because I'm that how do I put it, it's not because I'm superhuman, but because I have some people to take care of. I'm responsible for them, so they're the ones who keep me going. So maybe my advice to other people is that don't never give up. Just keep on pushing, and then definitely to get results.
Hopefully you guys found that inspirational. I mean, I'm inspired. Eric has done so much work, and to see him here in London because of all his hard work, and not just his hard work but the hard work of Mathare Foundation. Like I said, make sure you check out his Facebook page, his Twitter and his website. I'm going to link them all below. Hopefully you found that motivational, and we will see you again next week. Alright, take care. Much love.